Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting closer and closer to the release and launch of Modern Warfare 2. This week we have early access for campaign, which I am very excited for. We're going to be covering in mass depth on this channel. But on top of that, we have the launch of the game the following week and a lot more intricacies to deal with that. So in this video, what we're going to be doing is going everything you need to know for launch. How the campaign early access works, what you get for the various different pre-orders, what the best version of the game to pre-order actually is. That way you can make an informed decision. That way you know what's going on over the next couple of weeks and can stay tuned. And on top of that, play the game as fast as possible. So without further ado, we're going to dive into it. But first, let me tell you about today's video sponsor. A few years ago, I was streaming. And while I was streaming, I clicked on the wrong link that someone put in my chat. And immediately it gave them my IP address. Now, because of this, they could DDoS attack me. They found out my email address, my passwords, and basically I was screwed. But that won't happen to me anymore because now I use a VPN. And that is why today's video is sponsored by Atlasvpn. If you don't know what a VPN is, essentially you can move your IP address to anywhere in the world, and this could do many great things for you. First of all, it can help you with internet speeds. It can protect you from people stealing your information, but there's also some other cool things you may not know about a VPN. So for example, say you live in the United States and you want to watch Friends on Netflix. Well, it's not available in the States, but with a VPN, you can change your location and immediately access region blocked content. This includes games, this includes Netflix, and many different things like that. Now with Atlasvpn, you can use it on unlimited devices. So whether you want to use it on your cell phone or your laptop, you are definitely able to do so. Now, one big problem with VPNs is a lot of them are really expensive, but not Atlas. Right now, you can go ahead and purchase a 3-year subscription for just $1.99 a month. And if you don't like it, no worries, because there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. And all you have to do so is simply click my link down in the description. It will immediately get you that deal. Super cheap. You'll be protected. You can reach region-blocked content. It's a sweet deal, so check it out. First link down below. And thank you, Atlasvpn, for sponsoring the video. So to start things out, we have a bunch of different things for timing. So first things first, we have the campaign early access. So you can access the campaign a week early, and this preload starts at 10 a.m. Pacific time on October 19th, and this is on all platforms. Now, stay tuned that day because I have a feeling we are going to get a ton of leaks for the game, and just because on PC people are going to data mine files and things like that. Now, the question is, how do you get early access to the campaign? Well, I have some bad news and some good news. If you pre-ordered the game as an actual physical copy, you don't get early access. However, if you pre-ordered the game digitally, that is how you get access to it. I don't love the way that they're doing this, but that's the way it is. Just wanted to keep you informed. However, there's also preload times on various different consoles for the full game at a separate time. So on Xbox, it's the 19th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's when you can download the whole game. On PlayStation, it's October 20th at 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then for PC, it's October 26th at 10 a.m. Pacific Time. Assumably, once again, that is probably for leaks. Now, where the campaign is launching at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, we have a very different story for the actual launch of the game. It launches at midnight on October 28th Eastern Standard Time. So each of your time zones should be kind of displayed on screen here. So it is a midnight launch for the full game. That is when you can play multiplayer and everything like that. So we'll have videos going up that night into the next day for sure. Make sure you stay tuned for that. Now, some other important dates that we have is the October 28th to November 15th. That is when we have the preseason for Modern Warfare 2. Level up, get everything leveled up at that time, because on November 16th, we have Warzone 2.0, DMZ, along with all of the Battle Royale modes and things like that coming with Season 1. That's when Season 1 starts. And then on December the 14th, that is when Season 1 Reloaded happens, and that is when raids are introduced. Now, like I said before, the most immediate thing is this week on the 20th, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, we have the campaign early access. Now, another thing we found out about the early campaign is that by beating the campaign, you actually get some in-game rewards that you can use in multiplayer and the other modes. Now, what's interesting is you can see some of the rewards here, but there's actually 17 total, which has me guessing that there's going to be 17 missions in the campaign. Reason for that is after every single mission you complete, you get one reward. Now, these include a calling card called Soap's Determination, an emblem called What's Done is Done, 30 minutes of double XP, 30 minutes of double weapon XP, a calling card called Chain Linked, the base operator Chewie, 30 more minutes of double XP, 30 more minutes of double weapon XP, a calling card called Gaz, the base operator of Nova, 1 hour of double XP, another hour of double weapon XP, a calling card called Shadow Company Ops, the base operator Reyes, another hour of both double XP and double weapon XP, and finally the base operator Hutch. The last thing that you get for completing the campaign is called the Union Guard, which is an M4 blueprint. Now, as far as this goes, it seems as though you can get these at any time. It's not like you have to play the game early to get these completed and get the rewards for it. Basically, if you just beat the campaign, you will get all of these. I'm going to be honest with you, if you've actually physically pre-ordered the game, there's not a lot that you get for it. And it's kind of disappointing because it seems like buying the physical copies early is now like a thing of the past. But at GameStop and Game UK, they have a steel book casing, which is, of course, that is the only way you can get it is if you pre-order it through them. And at Walmart, they have the Call of Duty Endowment Edition, which gives you access to some Call of Duty Endowment stuff within the game once it is actually released. But essentially, that's all you really get for physically buying the game, which in my opinion kind of sucks. Now, there's a couple different versions you can buy physically, the first of which is the cross-gen one, which is both available on PlayStation and Xbox. However, PlayStation is the only one that has it only for just the new gen console, just for PS5. I'm not sure why they only did this on PlayStation, but that is the way that it is. So now we move into the digital copies. So the first one that we have is the cross-gen bundle that is available digitally. Now, for this, you get to preload the Modern Warfare 2 campaign and play it up to a week early. On top of this, if you do it on PlayStation, you get the Oni Operator Bundle. Keep in mind, that is only on PlayStation. Now, you also get some rewards that are currently available right now in game that you can use. First of all, the Final Judgment Bundle, and finally, the Khalid Al-Assad Bundle. These are both available immediately. You can use it in Warzone right now, and it's pretty straightforward. Now, this bundle costs $69.99, and as far as it goes, in my opinion, the biggest thing that you get is the ability to play the campaign early, but all in all, you're not getting too much extra on top of this. Where that comes in is with the Vault Edition. So first of all, in this Vault Edition, you get everything that we just talked about from the digital cross-gen bundle. That is everything that we just went over. Now, on top of this, you get the Ghost Legacy Pack for Modern Warfare 2019, which comes with a bunch of M4 blueprints, and on top of that, a bunch of different versions of Ghost as well, which is available right now. Now, moving in more to Modern Warfare 2, the other things that you get are the Red Team Operator Pack, which comes with a bunch of different character skins and things like that that you'll be able to use in Modern Warfare 2. You also get the FJX Cinder Weapons Vault, and as far as that goes, they said that there's not going to be that many of these in game, so it's going to be kind of a rare thing where you unlock a whole bunch of attachments for a whole bunch of different weapons all at once with one weapon vault. We don't know how many of those are going to be in game, how they're going to work, but this is the first one that you can get and is a pretty big reward. You also get 10 hours of double XP and double weapon XP, both of them. So essentially 20 hours total, but one for weapons, one for your actual character, which is a lot of double XP. And then finally, for the Season 1 Battle Pass, you get the Battle Pass with 50 tier skips, which, assuming that the Battle Pass works the same as it currently does, that is half the Battle Pass that you have already gone through just for getting this. Now, this bundle costs $99.99, so essentially $30 more than the previous bundle we looked at, and you get quite a bit more there. So I'm going to break this down really easy. If you want to play this game for a short period of time, you just want to play through the campaign and play a few hours of multiplayer, maybe hop into Spec Ops a little bit, then the digital cross-gen bundle is definitely for you. If you're a player who hops on and plays every single week, likes various different cosmetics in-game, this one's an easy one. Go with the Vault Edition for sure, without a shadow of a doubt. You're going to get that $30 worth in the Battle Pass alone, just getting the Battle Pass and leveling it up to 50. On top of that, you're getting some other skins and the ability to play the campaign early. So that's essentially the way to look at it. If you're just hopping in to play the campaign early, get the digital cross-gen. If you're hopping in to play more multiplayer, going to play every week, Vault Edition is probably what you're going to want to go with. Okay, everything else that you're probably wondering about is, okay, this week we get the campaign on the 20th. We get to play it a week early. After that, next week on the 28th, that is when we get the actual launch of the game. That is when we get the multiplayer. That is when we get everything like that. So stay tuned for more details about that for exact times and things along those lines. That is followed up by November the 16th. That is the launch of Warzone 2, DMZ, and Season 1. That is all coming out at once, and we're going to cover that more as they give us more information on that. We really haven't heard much about DMZ. We haven't heard too many updates of Warzone 2 since we got the pre-showing of that, but that that is what is coming out. Those are the dates. Stay tuned for those. For now, this week we have campaign, so stay tuned for many videos of that. Make sure you're subscribed, have notifications on. Let me know what you think of all of this down in the comments. And if you enjoyed, as always, it's always appreciated if you hit that like button. But thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.
We are